Welcome. Mr. Avery, you can go first and you have 3 minutes.
Thank you. I'm Derek Avery. I am running for Regional Superintendent of Schools for DeKalb County. Currently, I serve as Regional Superintendent of Schools appointed by the County Board July 1st to replace Gil Morrison after his retirement. Prior to being appointed Regional Superintendent, I served as Gil's assistant for a year. He brought me in to be his assistant because of he recognized the leadership qualities that I had. Before coming to the regional office, I taught at Sandwich High School math classes for 15 years. Was their head baseball coach for 14 years and the head football coach there the last 7 years before I came up to DeKalb. One thing I feel I have is a passion for education, but even stronger than that is a belief in the opportunity that education gives our youth to strive to make whatever they can, whatever they want in their life. I believe I'm the right candidate for this position because of the experience I've had for the last year and a half in the regional office. These experiences include budget and expenditure reporting with the state and the county, various reporting systems with the Illinois State Board of Education, teacher certification and school district compliance, regional board of school trustees. I've done inspections of all the buildings in DeKalb County for health, life, safety requirements, including issuing building permits and occupancy permits. I've been the director of our GED program, our homeless students program, our school bus driver training program, and the DeKalb County Truancy Intervention Program director. I've served on a number of community boards and committees. I've organized and led a number of meetings with school administrators, and I'm in charge of a staff of about 11 workers there in our office. I will insist that school districts follow the law, but I will also be there to aid them in doing so. I will continue to advocate for our local school districts with the legislators, and I'm committed to ensuring that the people of our region have safe schools, qualified teachers in the classroom, and services provided. Those are the things that I think make me the right candidate for this position, and I appreciate your support in November.
Thank you. Now Amanda Christensen.
Thank you. Welcome. It's good to see you here tonight. Thank you to my family for being here to support me. My name is Amanda Christensen, and I am running for Regional Superintendent of Schools. I am a resident of DeKalb and a teacher at DeKalb High School, where I've been for 11 years. It's also where my 2 children have been educated. I was educated here in DeKalb Public Schools and then at NIU, where I earned my bachelor's in English and my master's in educational administration. I'm currently pursuing my doctorate in administration, also at NIU. I have a long and productive history of being an educational leader in the areas of school and district improvement, teacher evaluation, professional learning communities, assessment, program coordination and evaluation, response to intervention, and best practices of teaching and learning. For many of these, I have either directly provided or coordinated the professional development to administrators and to teachers. I'm also a National Board Certified teacher. This achievement required rigorous analysis and reflection of my own instructional practices, and is a testament to my dedication to high-quality teaching. My experience as president of DeKalb Classroom Teachers Association for 4 years taught me valuable lessons involving communication, legislation and its impact on all of us, organizational health, and collaboration. My time in leadership has been characterized by professionalism and advocacy for teachers, families, and students. The Regional Superintendent of Schools must be a change agent who facilitates educational reform and eases district implementation of state mandates. The DeKalb ROE needs a professional educator who will be the voice of the county in Springfield on educational issues. The office also needs a collaborator who will disseminate information from the state in an accessible manner to all stakeholders, school staffs, communities, higher ed and aspiring educators, families of students, concerned citizens. You need someone who will forge partnerships with governmental agencies for the betterment of our children. You need a facilitator who helps districts solve problems regarding student safety, school culture, and student achievement. You need someone who will face challenges with courage and confidence. You need a communicator, a collaborator, a resource, and an advocate. You need me as your regional superintendent of schools. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Avery, you have 2 minutes for a closing statement.
Okay, thank you. Again, I'll just go back to the experiences I've had at the regional office. One thing I've learned in the time I've been there is there are many duties of the regional superintendent, many services that we provide, and I have experience in much of that. For the last year and a half, I've been doing those duties as assistant or as the acting regional superintendent. My commitment to this office was tested in my first 5 months when I came to the ROE, the day after Governor Quinn vetoed the salaries of regional superintendents and their assistants, and I performed my duties those 5 months without any hesitation in the belief of the trust that Gil had put in me to come to help him at the regional office. So if you want someone that's committed to this office and has experience in the duties of the regional superintendent, then I believe I am the right candidate for this position. And again, my promise is to keep schools safe, qualified teachers in the classroom, and services provided to our constituents. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Christensen. You have 2 minutes.
My vision of the Regional Office of Education is that it should be a place that is warm and welcoming and a resource for educators, families, and community partners. As Regional Superintendent, I will be highly visible, highly accessible, and highly engaged in our county services to all students. Voters will see that I am the most compatible for this position and have the most potential to take the DeKalb ROE to a higher level of service. Let me lead the county toward higher achievement, teacher quality, safer, and smarter schools. Because not everyone here is in the field of education, I'd like to enlighten you on a few issues currently facing our schools. Principal evaluations with student growth indicators, teacher evaluations with new high stakes, and eventually also student growth indicators, pension reform, tenure reform, transitioning from teacher certification to licensure system, common core standards and alignment to assessment, induction and retention of high-quality teachers. A significant challenge is response to intervention implementation, especially at the secondary level. It's a challenge to systemically design flexible interventions and supports for every single student. The list continues. School improvement and newly required processes known as Rising Star, truancy and GED support, bullying prevention, targeted professional development for achievement among our economically disadvantaged students. I see these issues as opportunities for growth and a chance for me to support. These are just a few items that demonstrate the complexity of our educational system and my knowledge base. Districts have autonomy, but they need a support system. That is what they will gain when you vote me in as Regional Superintendent of Schools.
Thank you.